Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, beautiful day. We are just about to begin another live session, so please do join. If you would like to receive a reading as well, if you just want to watch, that's also fine. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah. I am a psychic, medium, and also energy healer. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. I do relationship readings during the live. Yes, the fertility side of my practice is reserved for outside of TikTok. You can find me on my website. It is linked in my bio, so go check it out. I am going to be doing plenty of free readings today. Yes, and no readings. Those of you that would like a tarot reading as well, please do check my bio. There is a link where you can get a live reading also. And let me see what else. Hi guys, welcome in. How is everyone doing today? I am really well, thank you, lovely. How are you? Guys, remember with your questions, I do need yes and no questions. Timelines, don't make your question a timeline question. I am not doing timelines, I'm doing tarot, so let's focus on that. And also, give me names with your questions. So if you're asking about someone else, give me their name as well. I do need birth names. It's easier for me to connect with. So if you don't want to give me names, give me their initials at least. That's fine. But don't give me pseudonyms and don't give me nicknames, please. And yes, there is, for those of you that would like to guarantee your reading during the live, you can check my profile for that. But also, free readings are not guaranteed, okay? It is a first come, first serve. I can't keep track of that, of course. If you don't receive a reading during today's live, please do follow. That way you will be notified next time I come live instead. But yeah, free readings are not guaranteed, lovelies, so keep that in mind. Gifts, of course, they're welcome, they are appreciated, but they don't give you a reading either, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm not keeping an eye in the chat for those. I keep an eye on PayPal for those. So, Bailey, you know I don't do timelines during the live, my lovely. And that's a very too broad of a question, you know? I'm sure some aspects of your month can go well, others not so much, so it's not as black and white as that question is. So you can give me a more focused question if you would like to receive a reading, lovely. And guys, those of you that would like to do like a month by month reading, I do offer a 12-month ahead forecast as well as a 6-month ahead forecast, okay? For those of you that do want to know how things will play out, when, and it does cover all aspects of your life as well, you know, so career, family, friends, romance, all of that. So okay, so let's see, I'm gonna choose someone to do free readings for now. Again, if you would like to guarantee your tarot reading, do check out my website. It is linked in my bio. Beg your pardon, I've got something in my throat. Fallen angel, my lovely, I'll keep you in my prayers, okay? Of course, I'm not going to do that reading. It wouldn't be appropriate, but thank you for being here. If you have another question, please do ask. But as I said, I'll keep you in my prayers, my lovely, and ask your guides, you know, for support always. Guys, don't give me don't give me dates of birth, especially someone else's dates of birth. You do not know who is watching. Don't give it just to me. Don't give it to other people. Don't make it public, okay? You don't know who is watching, and people can do stuff with that information. So please don't. When I do a private reading, yes, of course, I do like to use dates of birth so I can connect with your energy, with your guides deeper. But when we're doing live public readings, don't make that information public, please. Maxi, is Shane thinking about me? Maxi, we're gonna come to you, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question. Please do think of Shane as I draw your cards and let's see what comes through. Maxi and Shane, thank you. Hi, Stephen, how are you? Yes, of course I'm doing questions, my lovely. That's what I come here for. Spirit, please. Maxi and Shane. Oh, of course they are. Both of you are thinking of each other, my lovely. If you're not pulling on his energy, he's pulling on yours. Okay, so there's like a constant connection between the two of you for sure. So yeah, they are thinking of you. I do see a lot of hesitation here from both parties, but yeah, they are thinking of you, lovely. Thank you so much for your question and much love to you. Ray, I am not doing timelines, I am doing tarot. You can book a private reading, my lovely. Go to my website. You can book a one question reading or a proper full of reading if you want more. But yeah, during the live, I'm doing tarot. I'm not doing timelines. Bran, if you would like a reading, give me a yes or no question, okay? So I am jumping between TikTok and also YouTube. Please bear with me. Of course, I spend more time on TikTok, so if you want to come join on TikTok, by all means do it. Vivian, will Teddy and Vivian get back together? Vivian, please do think of Teddy. Spirit, please. Vivian and Teddy. Vivian, there's such a beautiful connection between the two of you. I do understand why you're wondering about them. Did they break up with you, my lovely? Did he break up with you, Teddy? There's the love there, it does feel very, very genuine. Okay, I don't know if you can understand that or not, but it does feel very, very genuine. There's okay, guys, whilst I'm doing your reading, feel free to talk to me, okay? So be ready to talk to me and answer questions as well. You get the most out of your reading that way. But Vivian, yes, I don't see a reconciliation, my lovely, just because of the way things are, okay? You're not responding to my question, but I am inclined to think that he was the one who has broken things, and I don't see him coming back, okay? At least not right now, the way things are. Perhaps if you change your approach, you might see a different outcome as well. But on your path right now, I don't see him coming back, okay? He ghosted you. Yeah, it makes sense. He's not available. He's not available. But there is a strong connection. It's almost like the right person at the wrong time type of connection, okay? So as I said, if you change your approach, you might see a different outcome, my lovely. Thank you so much for your question and much, much love to you as well. Guys, when you do receive a reading here, just know I'm giving you an indication of things that will take place, okay? Where your path is heading. Of course, you have free will. People and opportunities are always meant to come, destined to come our way. But what happens with those connections and opportunities really do depend on many, many different factors. And how we conduct ourselves, the approaches that we take are definitely one of those. Those of you that would like a more insightful reading, I do private readings. Full of reading does cover all aspects, the dynamics of the relationship, how to best communicate with each other, when certain events will take place as well. So go check it out, those of you who are interested. I am going to be doing private readings as soon as I finish with the live today. So feel free to book and we can connect this afternoon. And let's see, here during the live, I do free readings, okay? Yes and no questions. Those of you that would like a tarot reading during the live, you can also book, there is a link in my bio where you can book a a live reading. By all means, do it if you would like one. And Vicky, I don't do timelines during the live, my lovely. I do tarot, okay, guys? Tarot doesn't give you timelines, okay? They'll give us an indication of when things that will take place, but when, it doesn't give you when. I don't use tarot for timelines. It isn't reliable. Don't make your question a timeline question when you're coming here during the live. I reserve timelines for private readings because they can be very time consuming. Okay, so let's see. Amrina, does Stephen like me? Amrina, thank you so much for your question. Please do think of Stephen as we draw your cards, lovely. Let's see what comes through for you. Amrina and Stephen. Thank you. YouTube, I'm coming to you very soon as well. So pop your questions in the chat. Yes and no questions with names, please. Amrina and Stephen. Okie dokie. They do like you, my lovely. They do, okay? I don't see love yet, but there's definitely interest. There's a bit of hesitation, you know. I don't think that they're going to make a move unless they know that there is something there and that you're interested as well. So if you want to make them know that you are interested, you need to be less subtle, okay? Thank you so much for your question, and much love and light to you. Guys, you don't need PayPal. It is a PayPal donation button. You don't need to have PayPal. You can just use a card, okay? So it isn't a PayPal transfer, it's a PayPal donation button. If you want to do it during the live, if you want to do a gift instead, I think we can do a tarot reading for I think it's a galaxy, but I do prefer the donation button, of course. So, okay, YouTube, sorry. YouTube does have feelings for me. Bran does have feelings for me. Bran and Luke. Thank you. Oh, they do, my lovely. They do. There's an attraction there for sure. There's a pull between the two of you. Yeah, I understand why you're questioning, because they're not very open. You know, we do have the 9 of Cups here, so they do like hold on to their emotions very close to their chest. But yeah, I do see a connection there for sure. Thank you so much for your question, and much love to you. Ellery, I'm not sure if you are there, my lovely. I have received your booking for a full love reading. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you once I finish with the live. Guys, those of you that do book a private reading during today, I'll be in touch with you this afternoon, okay? So hopefully we'll get your readings done today. And let's see. Oh, PayPal notification. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. So, life, love, loves. Pop your question in the chat. Thank you so much for the galaxy. I'll give you a tarot reading, my lovely. But give me a question, okay? A yes or no question. Sakila, let's come to you quickly, Sakila. Does Sandro misses me? Okay. Sakila and Sandro. Oh, there's a lot to come for the two of you, my lovely. There you are. Yes. They do miss you. They do miss you. Things are moving a bit slow. You know, we do have the Sun here coming through in reverse. But we also have the Magician followed by the 5 of Pentacles. There's a lot to come here. It's a beautiful connection. Thank you so much for your question. And much love to you. Okay, so the person who's sending the galaxy, I can't see your question coming through. You might need to reword your question, or you can send me your question via DM. I can open TikTok, the DM, and have a look. Guys, please do not DM me for free readings, okay? I'm only telling this person to do that because they've made a donation, but don't DM me for free readings. I do free readings only on TikTok and YouTube on the lives, okay? During the lives. I don't do free readings in my private time at all. Okay, so okay, so life, laugh and loves. I can't see your question, my lovely. I'm sure you want one. So please send me a DM with your question because it is being filtered. Okay, in the meantime, let's come to Z, Will M, and Z reconcile. Will M and Z reconcile. Oh, I do see a reconciliation. Just say reconciliation. But you also need to, I feel you hold on to a lot, you know, and that's going to cause friction in the relationship. So it's something that you do need to work on. There's a lot of negative feelings here, a lot of negative energy. So you do need to start fresh, my lovely. But yes, I do see a reconciliation. Thank you so much for your question and much love to you. You sent it, thank you. Let me bring it up. Linda, me and my husband, will me and my husband think reconcile? Okay, Linda, please do think of your husband, lovely, as we draw your cards. Linda and husband. You know what? I feel they regret a lot of what they've done, my lovely. They regret, but they're also very, very stubborn, you know? It's very stubborn, my lovely. We do have the King of Cups here in reverse, and I do feel that the distance between the two of you is growing, okay? It's not becoming less, my lovely, because they're very stubborn. They don't want to go back. They don't want to own up to their mistakes. So I do see a no for reconciliation right now. Of course, it can change depending on the approach that you take. So my best advice for you would be try something different, okay? Whatever you tried in the past is not going to work. It hasn't worked right now, so it's not going to work again. If you do want this person back in your life, I understand why you do. You don't want to give up as well, which that's the Queen of Swords energy. You know, you invested in this connection, you know the connection is there, you know there are feelings, there are emotions involved, and you don't want to give up. I understand why, okay? I don't know if he's going through some sort of a crisis right now, you know, like a life existential crisis, and that has allowed him not allowed him, but really played a role in how things are. But yeah, I don't feel that they want to own up to the mistake, even though they do miss you and they do regret it. They don't want to own up to that right now. So I don't see a reconciliation happening anytime soon, but they do think of you quite a bit, okay? Quite a bit. And yeah, my lovely, without going deeper, it's my best advice would be to yes, new solutions to old problems. Spirit, please. We can always do a full love reading if you want. I tap into his energy with his guides, yours, and then we look at the different dynamics of the relationship as well, see how you can best approach. There you are. We have the man that talks about dealing a relationship with a man. So that's just your guides, you know, connecting with you and your question, your person. And then we also do have the bull that talks about do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude, okay? So that's just them telling you, if you want to fight for this connection, if you want to invest in this connection, do it. Okay. So, but yeah, it's a strong connection for sure. But yes, he's very, very stubborn and he needs to work on that. Okay. Look into energy healing, especially focused on relationships. I do offer a love healing. So you can read about it on my site, but you don't have to book it with me. You can book it with anyone else. But yeah, there is midlife crisis. That's the energy I picked up on. I didn't want to say midlife. I'd like to use, existential crisis. But yeah, because I don't know the age of the person, so I don't want to impose it like that. But I do feel there's definitely some sort of crisis going on. But the emotions are there, okay? I don't feel that they've done things out of malice at all. It's just they are a little bit lost and they need grounding again. But thank you so much for your question, my lovely. Thank you so much for being here, and much love and light to you. Together for 30 years, but oh my gosh, 14. So that's why it's so strong, the connection. I'm not surprised. uh it's very common, my lovely, very, very common. I see it every single day, those types of crises that really do affect and play a role. But yeah, as I said, it can be fixed for sure. Thank you so much for your question, and much love to you, lovely. Okie dokie. So someone else did a galaxy as well. Let me just see. Stitch and Beach. My lovely. Let me look for your question. And then I do have a PayPal donation as well. Claudia, I'll come to you after Stitch. Can you call me Serge? Is it Serge? Of course. What's your question, lovely? Give me a yes or no question. Guys, I'm gonna do free readings again, okay, once we finish with the donations. Let me place, a lot of people prefer gift goals, I feel. Maybe I'll try to add a gift goal. Will Chris and Serge come back together? Okay. Okay. Serge and sorry, lovely. I lost your question. I think it's will Steve and Serge get back together, but I just want to make sure I've got the right question, I'm trying to find it again. Gosh, can't find it. Send your question through again, please, Serge. Oh, there you are. Chris. See, I'm glad I checked. Will Christopher and Serge rekindle their relationship? Thank you, Serge. Think of Christopher as we draw your cards, and let's see what comes through, lovely. So Serge and Christopher. Okay. Serge, I do see a window coming, okay, a window of opportunity, definitely for reconciliation. I do feel that right now is not a good time to approach them. I don't know if you're trying to get in touch with them or thinking about it. I wouldn't recommend doing that because I do feel that they are, okay, you're not, that's good, okay. Even though they're going to be open for a reconciliation, anytime soon, okay, I don't think it's going to take long. The energy does feel very, very active, so I don't think it's going to take that long. Even though they're going to be open, I don't feel that right now they are, okay. So the more if you try to reach out right now, I do feel that it's just going to create more distance, but they are doing a lot of reflection. And honestly, I don't know, I think there's a lot of meddling as well. I don't know if you can, guys, Kate Tarot is definitely a scammer, okay? Please do not contact this person. I am gonna block her. Okay, so sorry about that, Serge. Yeah, I do feel that there is a lot of meddling as well. So I don't know if you can accept that or not. There is a third, oh, okay, yeah. They're not helping, but I also don't feel that they are, they're going to be there for too much longer, you know, at least not with the interference, because I do feel that he's going to come to the realization that, hey, no, actually, this is what I want. I want Serge back, and what you're telling me, what you're saying, what you're doing, it's not what I need, okay? So I do feel that that third party connection is going to go eventually, but yeah, and there will be a window of reconciliation for sure. I don't know when that window is going to come. I'm not receiving a timeline right now, but it will come, okay? I would do a cord cutting as well if you can. Look into cord cutting, my lovely. You can read about it on my website as well, but that would help with the interference, because I do feel that that's the main culprit as well, you know, of why things are the way that they are. Let's go ahead and draw some tea leaf cards for you as well. Spirit, please. Thank you. Okay, I do have a card on the floor for you as well, so just one moment, lovely. Okay. So we have the bell that does talk about something happening, you know, some announcement, someone getting in touch with you. That's just Spirit letting you know that, yes, there will be that communication again. And as I said, there will be that window of opportunity. And then we also do have the needle and thread that does talk about a sincere wish being granted, you know, something that you want, whatever just came to your mind, of course, attached to this, to your question, it is coming. Okay, so I do see a reconciliation, Han. Thank you so much for your question. And thank you so much for your donation as well. Much, much love and light to you, lovely. Okie dokie. Elsa, I don't do fertility readings during the live, lovely. You can book a fertility reading on my website. I'll get in touch with you once I finish here with the live. You will get it today, but I don't do it during the live, but thank you. Okay, so Claudia, let's come to Claudia, and then Meline, I'm gonna come to you as well after Claudia. And guys, free readings, I will go back to free readings once I finish with the list, okay? Claudia, Hugo's energy towards me. This day, is he thinking of me? Okay, so Claudia, here. Hi, lovely. Claudia and Hugo. Thank you. Okay, Claudia. There's so much coming for the two of you, okay? I promise you, my lovely. I know it may not look it like right now, okay? Because yes, he's going backwards right now. I feel with Yogo, you know, but I feel that with him sometimes is like 2 steps forward. Well, not even that. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Right now, I do feel that he is back, but there's so much coming for the two of you. I see you reaching. I see you've been ready to do the work. And he just needs to match your energy, which I do see him doing eventually, okay? There is a lot to come here. We have this Ace of Wands, we have the Magician as well. Everything that you want from this relationship is definitely achievable, but it is going to require, you know, time and patience. Of course, you don't have to wait for this person. But if you do want to wait for this person, it will be worth it. That's the strongest message I do receive here from your cards, my lovely. And also just by tapping into your energy, it feels very genuine. I don't feel it. I know it's not your question, but I don't feel a third energy there at all, you know, so there's no one else that is attached to him right now. It's just that he needs to get, I feel the distance as well doesn't help, of course. Spirit, please. Thank you. There you are. Oh, okay, sorry, card on the floor. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It's a good match for sure. So I don't blame you, you know, for wondering where things are gonna go between the two of you, because I'm sure you can feel the connection as well. So yeah, there's a lot to come, my lovely. He does think of you. He's still not approachable right now, but it will change. Okay, thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for your donation as well, and much love to you, lovely. Good, yes, good things. The Magician's not gonna come through letting you know that things are gonna go bad, okay? No, the Magician is beautiful things entering your life, so don't worry. When I say there's plenty of things to come for the two of you, I always mean they're gonna be good things. Okie dokie. So, sorry guys, my dog was eating one of the cards. Tea leaves, yes, of course. Did I not do that? I'm sorry. Spirit, please. Claudia. And okay, there you are. We have the Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. It may feel like right now he doesn't value you as much as he should, but that will change, okay? And then we also do have the year that talks about good news. You know, you just asked about, is it good things? That's what spirits they are answering for me. Yes, good things coming, hon. Thank you so much for your question, and much love to you. Season, I did see you sent in a rose, my lovely. Thank you so much. Roses don't give you gift, don't guarantee your readings, guys. Of course, I don't push for gifts, okay? If you do want to guarantee your reading, you can do either a PayPal donation, it is linked in my bio, or you can do the live goal. But of course, I can't guarantee readings for roses. Otherwise, I would never live the life. I would be on 24/7. Okay, so Season, pop your question in the chat now, lovely. We can do your reading next. And then after Season, because there's no one else on the list, I am gonna do some free readings as well. So those of you who are waiting for a free readings are just yes or no. I will be doing those very shortly. Will NJ and Siham get back together soon? Okay, so NJ and if I am mispronouncing anyone's name, please don't worry. It's not going to affect the results of your reading, okay? But please do accept my apologies. NJ and Siham. Okay. My lovely, I feel that with this person, when things are going good, they are going good, you know? You can really see a future with them, because I do feel that they are very invested. But I don't see a reconciliation right now, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, my lovely. I don't see a reconciliation right now. I do feel that there is a lot in him that's still hurting. He has very little faith on relationships and in love, okay? I do feel that he does want to feel loved. He does want to connect with people. But when pressure becomes too much, he does tend to almost like sabotage the relationship, become someone else that you don't recognize, so he can free himself of that pressure of a relationship. So no, I don't see, and such a shame as well. There's such a connection here. There's such a lot of potential with the Ace and the Sun coming through, but there's an avoidant energy for sure. So there's something that he's not working through, you know, could be trauma from childhood, from early relationships or whatnot. But I do feel he does struggle with emotions, and he runs away from emotions. You know, when things become too much, he runs away. So the the breakup there, it isn't a reflection of the way he feels about you. It's definitely a reflection of how he is, how mature he is emotionally, you know? So of course it can change. When I do say things here that I see, this is just your guides telling us where you're heading towards, okay? Where your path is going. Right now in your path, I don't see a reconciliation, but of course it can change depending on the approach that you take. It will change things, of course. So keep that in mind, okay? So try, without going deep, you know, without doing a full-up reading to have a better understanding of your dynamics, I would say that you need different approaches, things that you haven't tried in the past, if you want to have this person back. So trying to fix the same old problems with the same old solutions, it's not going to help here. We do need something different, okay? Let's go ahead and draw some tea leaf cards for you as well, just to see what else we have coming through. Spirit, please. Oh, okay, there you are. We have the pig. The pig talks about be aware of greed, okay? So this greed is coming from his emotional immaturity. He does, when he takes action, he does think of himself more. And yeah, he's not thinking of the other person. As I said, the maturity isn't there yet, okay? And because he's not really paying attention to the lessons. So we also do have the knot that does talk about unsuccessful plans, my lovely. So yeah, I don't see a reconciliation right now. I'm really, really sorry. I wish I could tell you something different, but as I said, it isn't set in stone, okay? Of course you can change this. Thank you so much for your question, and much, much love and light to you, lovely. Okie dokie, so let's see. Meline, you did send... Yes, you did send Meline a live goal. Thank you so much. Let me know what your question is, and then I'll come to you again as well. Meline, and guys, those of you that would like to guarantee your reading during the live, you can either make a PayPal donation. I do prefer that. It is linked to my bio. You don't need PayPal to make the donation. You can just use your normal paying method, and or you can do the live gift goal, okay? I do prefer the first option, just so you know. Meline, I think you are. Let me see. Let me go back up. I think you are filtered. If you want to send me your question via DM, please do. Guys, please do not DM me for free readings. I'm only asking Meline to do so because she made a donation. But yeah, I don't do free readings on DMs, okay? Melda, I don't do fertility readings during the live, my lovely. You can book a one question reading for that one on my website. I'll be in touch with you once I finish with the live, okay? And guys, those of you who don't know me, I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. I am a psychic medium and also energy healer. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility, as I said. Keep that in mind. Of course, I also do general readings, so you can book a general reading with myself. I do also 12-month and 6-month forecasts. So that covers all aspects of your life, you know, all areas. So not just love, but also, of course, family, friends, career, whatnot. Melanie, got your question, hon? Thank you so much. No, Melanie, it's a yes or no question, my lovely. A general reading covers so many different aspects. We would be here for an hour. So no, it is a question that I do here during the live. So if you have a question in mind, let me know. For general readings, guys, you can book the forecast, you know, the 12-month forecast, the 6-month forecast. Will things improve for me soon? Are you talking about any specific area of your life, my lovely? Because that question is not as black and white as you would think. You know, I'm sure some aspects of your life will see improvement, others perhaps not so much. So we would have to cover all areas. And again, that's a full reading. Finances. Okay. Meline and finances. Thank you. Meline and finances. Okay. Are you having to make a decision right now, Melina, about a job, a position, maybe staying where you are, looking for something else? Because I do see you at a crossroads right now. If it hasn't happened yet, it might happen very, very soon. Yes, you are. Okay. I do feel that you're hesitating a lot. You know, there is a lot of fear that's like interfering with your decision. You're not really listening to your intuition and you're not really open to what's to come as well. I do feel that there is change coming, so you do need to embrace that change. Okay. Sorry, card on the floor as well. Yeah, there's change coming, so you do need to embrace that change if you do want things to improve. Okay. Right now, because you're hesitating so much, I don't see improvement. Okay, I do see like stagnation. But if you embrace the change, things are going to change and it's going to be very, very beneficial. Perhaps you're not so sure because the decision perhaps is taking you somewhere where you don't see yourself or you don't picture yourself there. Perhaps it's not exactly what you want to do, but what I'm getting here is that it will surprise you, and even if it's not where you want to be right now, it's definitely going to lead you there. Okay, it's going to lead you to where you're going to want to be, essentially. So yeah, trust your intuition. If you overthink things too much, you are going to allow fear to take over. And I do have an article on my website if you would like to read it that talks about the difference between intuition and fear. So go read it. I'm sure it's going to help you eventually. But yeah, I do see you hesitating a lot. So if you go with your gut and if you take the opportunity that's coming your way, things are going to improve. Okay, but if you don't, I do see you being in the same position for longer than you would want. Let's go ahead and draw some tea leaf cards for you as well. Spirit, please, Melina, and thank you. Okay, what did I say? Your intuition, my lovely. We have the unicorn. The unicorn talks about use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Your intuition is also your guides. You know, is your guides urging you to take action. And if you ignore your guides, you're just not going to see progress. And then we also do have the jug that talks about lighthearted, carefree time. And that comes back to that overthinking, you know, you shouldn't be overthinking too much. But thank you so much for your question, Han. Hopefully this brings you some clarity. And yeah, thank you for your donation and much, much love and light to you. Thank you for your trust. Okie dokie. Guys, I'm not going to be here for too long, okay? So we're going to go on the 1 hour mark. Those of you that do want to book your reading, your tarot reading for during the live before I go, do it now. I am going to do some free readings now, okay? So for some free yes and no readings. So, but if you do want a tarot reading, you can either support the live goal or do a PayPal donation. It is linked to my bio. For the PayPal donation, you don't need to have PayPal. You can just use your payment method. Nina, you can book a fertility reading on my website. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. I don't do fertility readings on lives, okay? Only privately, but thank you for your question nonetheless. I'm gonna come to YouTube first because I've been neglecting you. So let me come to YouTube and then I'll jump back to TikTok, okay? So let's do free readings now. Again, I am gonna go in the next 15 minutes on the 1 hour mark I've been here for 44 minutes now. And those of you who have booked a private reading already as well, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you once I finish with the live. Okay, so Lala, will I see AL? Lala, I'm gonna ignore the timeline question, but I'm gonna see if you're gonna be seeing this person, okay? Let's look at that, lovely. Lala and AL, thank you. Okay. You are going to see them, but it's going to take time, okay? So it's not going to be any time soon, my lovely, but you are going to see them eventually. Thank you so much for your question. Much love to you. Hazel, you can book a one question reading on my website, my lovely. I do specialize in relationships. Timelines, I don't do them during the live, nor fertility readings. So you can book a one question reading on my website. We can do your reading once I finish here. Izzy, will there be a reconciliation romantically between I and Paul? Okay, Izzy and Paul. Easy and Paul, please. Easy, I do see a reconciliation. I do see a reconciliation. The thing is, though, I'm just gonna say it to you. I feel the same old problems are just gonna resurface because you guys haven't done the work. You know, I feel that a lot of things are gonna be brushed under the carpet when you do reconcile. So it's important for you for you both to do the work, okay? If you do want it to be successful, otherwise you might find yourself in the same situation again sometime in the near future. And guys, those of you that would like, here during the live, we only really touch the surface. I do offer private readings. Go to thepracticalmedium.com. You can learn about my work, who I am, what I do, the services I offer. So I do telephone, email, WhatsApp, in-person readings. So if you are near me and you want to come to me as well, just let me know. And that goes for energy healing as well, energy work, cord cutting, energy healing, love healing. Love healing is great for reconciliations, long-term relationships that have lost some direction or are struggling to settle. So let me know if you're interested in the love healing. It's very effective for those situations, but there needs to be a connection between two people. So don't just book without consulting with me first. I do need to do a reading on you and the other person first before accepting that type of work, because there are two people involved, and of course we need to know that it's going to be done for the highest good of both people involved. So make sure that you do consult with me first. You can send me a DM, a WhatsApp message, an email, whichever you prefer, and then I can do the consultation. The consultation is free. I just need some details from you so I can do a reading to see if yes, it would work in your case or not, okay? But do consult with me prior. Anything else on my website, you can book without a consultation, okay? Because it does involve just the one person. So let's see. Tatum does Daniel wants me back. Tatum, thank you so much for your question. Please do think of Daniel as we draw your cards. Tatum and Daniel. Tatum and Daniel. And thank you so much for those of you that did book via PayPal as well. I do prefer PayPal, guys. You can use the gift go, but I do prefer PayPal. So okay. I see them coming back. I see them coming back. But I also do see you holding on to a lot of you know? I don't feel that, and that's going to play a big role as well on how things move forward between the two of you, because I just see a lot of resentment there. So it's something that you do need to work on as well. Thank you so much for your question, and much love to you, lovely. Okie dokie. Oh, let me come to YouTube. Is the yes or no question, YouTube? Yes or no question? Okay, so Bran will look, approach Bran. Spirit, please. Will look, approach Bran. Thank you. Bran, I don't see them approaching you, okay? No, not the way things are right now. It doesn't look good. I don't see that happening. Thank you so much for your question, lovely, and much, much love and light to you. Okay, guys, I do have got to go. Thank you so much for those of you who have joined today's session. Those of you who have booked a private reading, I will be in touch with you very, very shortly. So do check your messages, your emails. I'll be messaging you very, very soon. If you haven't received a free reading during today's live, please do follow the way you will be notified next time I come live. Thank you all so much for joining. I do telephone, email, WhatsApp readings, guys. If you just want one question, all of my private readings do come with timelines as well. So even the cheapest £10 reading does come with timelines. Okay, so do go check it out. I'm going to be focusing on that now. Thank you all, and I will see you on the next live. Much love and light to you all.